Hey guys, welcome to my first YouTube video. It is going to be a chatty get ready with me video, and it's going to be on the look that I'm wearing today. Just so you are aware, it's probably going to be a long video. I do not have any editing tools. The video is recorded all on my cell phone. If you like the video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you have any suggestions for future videos, just leave them in the comment section below. And if you want to get this look, just keep on watching. So we are going to get right into this video. I'm going to do a get ready with me because I am going out tonight. So I figured I'd show you guys what I do. We're going to start out with just a bone colored shadow. Any shadow will do. I'm going to use Tempera from the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia, and you just want to put that all over the lid after you've primed your eyes. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're only going to be layering shadows on top of this. Just make sure it's all nice and blended, okay? After that, you can use the same brush. I'm just using a Morphe 521 brush. And you just want to go in with any transition shade that you're going to be using with your look. I'm going to go in with Raw Sienna from the same palette. And that's going to go right in the crease. You want to use windshield wiper motions. It just disperses the most shadow throughout the whole entire crease. You know, we're blending till our arms fall off. And the next color I'm going to go in is with Isabel, and that's from the Master Palette by Mario, also from Anastasia Beverly Hills. If you don't have these palettes, by all means you can use any shades that you have. It doesn't have to be anything particular. And like I said, this is the color Isabel. You're also going in the crease, and you want to bring it out more toward the corner of the outer eye. Sorry, I'm just getting over a cold, so don't mind the sniffles. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a clean brush. I'm gonna go in with the M441. It's also from Morphe. I mean, I don't know if the camera's focusing or not, guys, for you to see that, but we're just gonna clean it up. Perfect. So after that, we're going to go in with a more precise crease brush, and that is going to be the M169. That's also from Morphe. I'm going to go in with, let's see, Realgar. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it's this orangey color right here. And I'm just going to get right in the crease and the outer corner. You want to bring it in a little bit, not too much, because you're going to go on the lid with another color in just a minute. This is going to be a full face look, but if you're not into that, you can always just end the video once the eyes are done. Okay, and just back in with that same Morphe M441 brush from before, and just blend. Okay, if I can find it. Where are you? I'm not very organized over here. This is my first video, so everything looks a little atrocious. This is the M333 brush from Morphe. It's just a flat shadow brush. I'm gonna go in with a shimmer shadow. Sorry. I'm gonna go in with the MAC Prep and Prime. I'm just gonna wet the brush. I'm gonna go in with Marina, and this is gonna be also from the Master Palette by Mario from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And that's just gonna go on your entire lid. You just want to do this in patting motions right up into the crease, not in it, but right before that crease starts. I do have hooded eyes, so if you can see, they do come down a little bit, that top skin, so I kind of have to create my eye a little bit bigger than people that were blessed with normal eyelids. So I'm not going all the way to the outer corner. I'm just going into where the orange tone is, where it ends, just to that part on both sides. Then you can go back in with that brush from before and just blend it together. It's okay if you have a little bit of shadow on it because you want to give it that gradient look. Don't go all the way in because you do not want to ruin the shimmer that you have there on the inner corners and the inner lid of the eye. Perfect. And then you do want to go in with the last color. This could be a really dark color. You could leave the look the way it is now, whichever you prefer. I do want to deepen up the outer corners of the eye, so I am going to go in with a darker color. I'm going to go in with Cypress Umber, and this is from the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia. Want to go in with a small definer brush. This is the E18 from Morphe. As you can see, it's really small, so you can really get into where you want to go without kind of messing up the eye look. I'm just using a smaller mirror so I can really kind of see what I'm doing. And I'm keeping it right below the crease and down to the lash line. Really just on the outer corner of the eye. Excuse me. You know we don't got no editing tools around here, so that will be in the final video. Alright, I'm gonna pause you for a moment. Okay, I'm back, sorry. I was having like a cough attack and that wasn't cute. So we're going to go back in again with the tried and true, the Morphe M441 brush, the same brush you did the crease and everything with, and you're just going to blend it. I know some people will use like one brush for every single eyeshadow, but your girl is not trying to clean out those brushes. So, maybe next time. I don't look like I'm really doing a sloppy job here, but I'm really not getting anything above the crease. So if you do, you can always go in and clean it up. But practice makes perfect, right? Alright, so that's basically the eyes for now. We're going to go in with the foundation. Today I am using the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. This is probably my favorite foundation. It's supposed to be full coverage foundation, and it is a matte one, so there you go. You can use a beauty blender. You can use a brush for this. I'm actually going to do both. I'm going to use a Real Techniques brush, and then I'm going to go in with a sponge over it. Just going to put a little bit on my hand, one pump. And then I'm just going to go ahead and make myself look ridiculous. And I'm just going to dot this all over. I do find that this covers up some of my redness. I don't have rosacea or anything like that. I just tend to have a red face in like this area right here. So I like it for that purpose. It works for me. I mean, what works for one person might not work for another, but hey, you could try it. So we're just gonna go in and blend in circular motions. My cat ears really aren't working here to hold this hair back, so I know this is probably looking really light on camera, but it's not, I promise. If it is light on you, you can always bronze up, but with this foundation it does oxidize, so it does get a little bit darker. So if you do buy a darker foundation, you're realizing maybe an hour after you wear it that's way too dark, try returning it and going down a shade, because that's what I had to do. Make sure you blend down onto your neck. You don't want to be that girl with two faces. Unless you're two-faced, then whatever, that's on you. Alright. You do kind of want to work fast with this foundation. It does dry really quick. If you have it, you know what I mean. Alright, that's pretty good. I really don't do all that baking and stuff like that. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but today I'm not going to. I am going to conceal under my eyes. I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I think mine's in Sable, but I'll let you know. At this point, you can go ahead and shape that foundation, the concealer, to how you want your eyes to be. So I'm just gonna kind of go like that, down the bridge of my nose, my lip, and my chin. I'm just going in with the Real Techniques sponge, just like the Beauty Blender, but less expensive. And then just pounce it around. Didn't do a good job making that part on my nose straight, huh? Oh well. Yes, girl. This is going to be a long video because I can't edit anything out. So we're just going to work with it, right? So see, as you do your concealer and you blend it in, it kind of sharpens up that shadow for you. It does not have to be perfect. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Get this into the skin. This acts as a concealer and a brightener, so you don't have to do two different under eye creams or lotion or whatever it is that you do. It could be a powder, whatever floats your boat. But that does look pretty good. The next thing that we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to contour. I'm not going to go too crazy. I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I don't know what shade this is in. There's two different shades. I think this is probably the lighter one. It just says bronzer on it. So go get the one that works for you. I'm using the Sonia Kashuk contour brush. It's just like so. you do want to go to where the top of your ear is. Can't really see, I got a lot of hair over there. And you just want to go down like so. Same thing on the other side. See? And it lines up. So if you're not sure where the hollows of your cheeks are, tried and true fish face. And then we're just gonna go ahead and go around the rest of the face. I'm gonna fix my little ears. Aren't they the cutest? All right. Where did I get them? I know someone's gonna ask me. What's that Gothic store that they have in the mall? Not Spencer's, but the other one. If I can think of the name, I'll let you know. But that's all I know. Hot Topic. Took me a minute. Had a blonde moment. Clearly there's no blonde up in here, but you can go ahead and darken it up once you have what you want for your contour. Just make sure that your line is straight. You can go ahead and clean it up after with the Airspun to bake, so you get that clean, precise line. But I'm not going to do that. Sorry, I have to keep adjusting that because it's really annoying. I will, however, set under my eyes a little bit. I'm not going to use the powder. I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Stay Matte. It's just a pressed powder. Looks like this. I don't know if you can see that. And there's just a translucent one. It's 001. So you don't, you know, go and ruin your concealer so it don't crease. And I'm just going to use one of these. It's a Morphe 334. And just... and just pat it wherever you put your concealer. And like I said, it's translucent, so it's not going to give you any color. God, I can't get rid of this tickle in my throat. Sweet. For a blush, I'm going to use Milani Luminoso. It is my favorite drugstore shade. This is what it looks like. I'm not really precise with the blush. I just kind of smile, hit the apples of my cheeks, and then right back to my hairline. And put a little bit in here on my temples, in the hairline, nothing too sweet. I don't go in and then put it in. I just use the excess that's on the brush. So, and this is what you should look like so far, hopefully. And then for highlight, I'm going to go in with the Becca and Jaclyn Hill palette, my favorite. So it has 3 different shades. I usually mix these 2 together. You can do whichever you want. You could do all 3, you could do 2, 1, it doesn't matter. And then you just want to go right on the cheekbones. You can do a little bit here on your temples. And then I go in with my finger, just a little bit, and I go right down the bridge of my nose. And just blend that. And same thing, a little bit on the lip. Perfect. Awesome sauce. That's from that commercial for the car insurance. I don't know why that just came to my head, but it did. The next thing we're going to do is eyebrows. I don't know where my brush is, so give me a minute. Like I said, I'm not prepared. This is like the worst. Oh, it's right here. If you could see, no, that ain't, how ghetto this setup is, you guys would die. I'm going in for my eyebrows with Anastasia pomade, and this is in the color chocolate. And I'm using the Eco Tools brush for this. So I just dip my brush in, and then I go ahead and kind of on the cap for the Anastasia and just get off the excess. I know a lot of YouTube people like snap their fingers and their eyebrows are magically done, but we can't do that here. So you're gonna have to go ahead and watch. Very, very light strokes, almost as if you're not even touching. I feel like that's still too much. Your skin. And just go ahead and follow the shape of your brows. So you're kind of creating your own eyebrow. And then you want to do the same underneath. Like I said, the gentlest light hand that you can have is going to work good for this. Because if you put too much, you ain't going to be able to take it away. Because this shit right here is waterproof. And once it's on, it's on. So once you have that shape, go ahead and start filling in the actual brow. If you have fuller brows and it's not so sparse, hey, good for you, less work. But if you have less brow, kind of like me, and you gotta make it look good, go for it. So as you can see, the inner part of my eyebrow is still really light, and that's fine because I'm gonna go in with a pencil. I'm just gonna put some more on my brush of the pomade and get the excess off, and I'm gonna go and do this eye. Eyebrows are meant to be sisters, not twins. That's why this left eye is always the best out of both of them. Then I'm gonna start underneath. There's no right or wrong which way you start, which way you finish, as long as both of them get done. I just had my eyebrows done, so they both kind of match as far as being all clean and not messed up or anything like that. That's good. I think this is the best my eyebrows have looked in a while, to be honest with you. I started waxing, and then I went ahead and started threading them, which, let me tell you, hurts really bad, but pain is beauty, right? But most recently, the last 2 times I've had my eyebrows done, I have been going back to waxing. So whatever you prefer. I'm just looking for a pencil. Sorry. Next time I'll be more prepared, and hopefully the video won't be as long. I'm gonna go in with Brow Wiz now, also by Anastasia, and I'm going in with Chocolate, which is the same color as the pomade that I did, so we match. I know a lot of people go in a little bit lighter on the inside. I just use a very light hand as opposed to going with a lighter shade. And then you just want to make hair-like strokes. With the pencil. And I don't know if you can see it on here, but it is filling it in. I'm filming, by the way, on a Galaxy S8 Plus phone by Samsung. So excuse the quality of the video if it's not great. And then the same thing with the other eye. Hair-like strokes. So you're just putting it barely on the skin and you're flicking upward toward your hairline to make the hairs. Yep, we're looking good. So that's okay. Sorry, I need to block you guys for a second. But that is good. You can now go ahead and set your eyebrows. I don't have Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, so I am using Maybelline. Is this Maybelline? Yes, Great Lash Clear Mascara. And then we just do one of these things. Sweet. You can brush through them just so you can kind of shape them. If you like it a little bushy in the front, you can push it up, but you just want to follow the natural shape of the hairs. That's how you want to brush them. Like so. And that's all for that. Now, I do sometimes clean the top of my eyebrows, but because I literally just had them done, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to clean underneath a little bit. And to do that, I use the NYX Wonder Pencil. And this is, I think, the lightest one. Yes, it's light, WP01. So basically, I just go underneath and just very lightly follow the shape of my eyebrow. It just helps clean up whatever you got on the skin and just defines the brows a little bit more. And you can just go in with a really small detail brush like this. This is just one that I got inside an Ipsy bag a long time ago. I just use that and just to blend it out. It creates a little bit of a highlight too under your eye, so that works good. I know some of you saw my Snapchat tutorial for my eyebrows, and this is exactly what I did in that video, so if you didn't see it then, now you do. I do have a little bit of pomade up here on the skin, so that's what I'm cleaning off. So you kind of see it defies that a little bit more. So if you haven't had your eyebrows done, you could always go ahead and go in with that and defy them, and it will look pretty good. I mean, it ain't gonna look like you had your eyebrows waxed, but hey, it's something, right? Make sure you close your Anastasia pomade. You don't want it to dry out. The next thing we're going to do is go ahead and do lashes. I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, and this is in the Carbon Black one. It does kind of get a lot of the mascara on the wand, so I do one of these things just so there's not too much. I curled my lashes off camera before. So if you haven't done that, you can do that now. I twirl the brush upwards to kind of curl them a little bit more. So get as close as to the lash line as possible when you're doing that, and then go up like that. I don't know if you can see me kind of twirling one of these motions. So you see my hand, like so. And you can go back on that side. All right. Perfect. I am not doing falsies. I never do falsies unless it's like a special occasion, and I'm just going to dinner. So I mean, sure, it's dinner, but it's not really a special occasion. I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Forever Aqua XL liner, and this is in number M10. And this I do have to kind of go off camera for a moment, but you'll be able to see my head. I don't know if you could see that still. Probably not. I'm sure you just see my top of my forehead and my cat ears. Don't mind that. I just had my hair dyed. And I didn't wash my hair because some people were haunting me to make this video. And I had to hurry up and get home while it was still daylight out. They know who they are. Jade. Alright. So there. That is that. You have everything on. Now you can do a lip. Ooh, child. I need to open my drawer there. That's what I'm looking at. I'm sitting at my desk. I don't have everything on my desk. So, sorry. I'm a slacker. I'm just going to go in with a nude pencil. This one is Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in number 3. It is a pencil that you have to sharpen. It's not an automatic pencil. And just outline your lips. If you want to make your lips look bigger, you can overline them just a little bit. I don't like that look. Not cute. But to each his own. And I just want to make a shout out real quick to all the YouTube artists and Instagram that still have their real lips. Because I see a lot of people going getting injections. More power to you. If I could afford it, I'd probably do it too. But I got bit by a bug and I had a swollen top lip and it looked horrible. So at least now I know what my lips would look like if I got injections, and it ain't cute. So your girl ain't doing that either. I don't know what I just did with that mirror, but I'm going to go ahead and put on some lipstick. This is the Smashbox lipstick, and this is in Audition. It's the Be Legendary lipstick. This is what it looks like. Perfect. And you can top it off with gloss if you want, or you can leave it the way it is, because this is a shiny gloss. It's not matte. It doesn't dry matte or anything like that, but I am going to go with a little bit of gloss. And this is the NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in 101 Sugar Pie. This is what it looks like. Perfect. All right. And that is it. I think we have everything on. If I forgot anything, just leave a comment below and I could try to do another video like that. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see any other videos, just let me know. thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hey guys, welcome to my first YouTube video. It is gonna get a